All right, we're getting started here today. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to some more Wartales. I thought today was Sunday. I am losing my mind. Look at this new art on the splash screen. That is amazing. That is awesome. I like that. Kingdom of Alazar. We're just loading up the game here, and we will get started. Currently, we are finished with the fate of Rigel. The story is done. We have been quite a few places. There's still 3 locations we have not found. I'm guessing one of them or 2 of them is a rat nest. And we are still looking for a way to get up into this area. It might just be a mountainous range that we can't access. So we're still trying to figure out how to get into this shaded area here. We're still looking for a dig site. And we're still harvesting werewolves for their parts so that we can do science. And yeah, the only clue we got about this dig spot is that we are looking for something with a river. There it is. So this is our only clue. We're looking for some stuff here. We're looking for a windy lake path. I'm guessing that this is maybe the edge of the map somewhere. And we have to find this protruded cove here. Alcove. And there's no bridges in the image. So I'm guessing it's like over here maybe. But it has to have like a wooded area, so maybe it's here. Maybe this is where it is. Potentially. And we're still hunting werewolves, so we'll just keep on looking. So we're going to cut through the wheel, come up here, we'll go through the long way, and then we'll try to search that area there. Hope everybody's having a good time. The thaumaturge classes that we have put together are pretty good. Pretty impressed with the one I've made. I'll take another look at the skills and see if there's any improvements to be made.
Might I interest you in my humble wares?
Give me your salt. Give me your lavender. Let's start selling some stuff. Let's sell 20 rubies. 20 sapphires. Let's sell some teeth. Sell all this trash. Sell the statue. Sell the tablet. Sell my iPad. The Rigel hunt is now done. We have finished it. And we can sell this. It's a glitch that there's no green check mark on this. We don't need 39 friendship necklaces, so we can sell those. We don't need these knight's breastplates. We don't need these white items. Any low-level items? All these are level 15s. Sell that. Sell these. Sell that. Sell all these. Sell this white axe. Sell these blue axes. We don't need 40 dry yeast. We can sell those. We can sell the Alazarian crossbows. We can sell the clay sensors. We don't need tactical fogs. We don't need the knight's crossbows. We don't need the Alazar crossbows. Don't need a damage dagger. Don't need these. We don't need all these helmets. Don't need all these bandit weapons. Give me that Varmail Morningstar back. Might want to keep that. Get rid of these pitchforks and spears. Get rid of this non 2-star spear. Sell these 9 flamberges. Sell the non-starred night shields. Sell the normal lantern oils. Sell my blueprint of the rat that I don't need. Sell some sandstone. That shield. Okay. I think we're good. We got 34,000 gold now. Keep moving. If people have questions about anything they see or they don't understand and need some clarification, let me know. And I will do my best to fill you in. We're going to follow this. We do need to kill werewolves, so let's fight these guys. The dev team has been doing patch updates. The werewolves are no longer being able to be knocked back. They said they fixed the upgradable tag on the legendary sensor, but I have not tried that yet. These enemies are spread out, which is kind of a bummer. We're all spread out, actually. Which is really bad. These fights that are spread out like this, they take a while to do. We're going to start the fight with Stan. Reload, swap weapons, and let's start lighting these bad boys up. Gain 2 reloads. Now we start lighting these bad boys on fire. Here. Go Iris. Move back, reposition. I don't even think we got any kills. These hyperthyroid lycanthropes are very tanky. Some of them have 2,000 HP. 1,100, 1,500. Yeah, some of them have 2,000 HP at the high end. Alright, let's get in with Roman here. We're going to make it rain. Slowing down some of these problematic enemies. We hit 4 here. Let's do that. We got a kill. Another kill. Move over here. Let's throw a spear. Only 29 damage. We'll save that for somebody else then. Move on back. Pass. Some of these werewolves are tanky boys. Increase our move speed. Move on in. Knock that guy to half HP. Pass. We dodge the attack. Nice. That girl is on fire. Kill this enemy. Walk in. Attack. Disengage. Anywhere where we can get 4 hits. And we get 3 hits. We can get 3 there. Alright, we're going to kill this unit. Just kidding. We're not going to kill that unit. Go for the 3 here in the back. Big damage. Pass. We dodge. Nice. We dodging everywhere. Yeah, come on in. We're working on these enemies. Like, we do a lot of damage, and these enemies are not dying. $1,700 damage spear throw. Awesome. Tyrion, can we get in here and work on these werewolves a little bit? Oh, I can't pull them. Sure. That makes sense. They're werewolves. Wow. He didn't die from that. Okay. Let's see. Let's go in with our... What's this guy called again? Thaumaturge. That'll work. We're gonna throw a bomb. Kill that unit. We are going to purge. Hitting each of these enemies 3 times. I don't like that the fact that when you start the ability next to an enemy, and you get the 3 hits until that enemy dies, and then it goes down to 1 hit each. I think that is that intentional? I don't know. But currently, the way this character works is when this unit purges, well, adjacent to an enemy, triggers purge effect 2 more times. So that's why I'm hitting 3 times. But if the enemy next to me dies, blowback immediately stops. So I think this needs to happen 3 times, regardless if the enemy next to me dies or not. Because right now, it's hitting each individual enemy and checking blowback. But I think blowback needs to happen on purge and not recheck every time you hit an enemy. I feel like that's a bug. Gonna inhale again. Run this way. Come to the middle. Purge. See, I'm only hitting one here because I'm not standing next to an enemy. But when I stand next to an enemy over here, all of these enemies should get hit 3 times. We're going to throw this. And sometimes this misses, which is kind of a weird thing. It doesn't say that it's a missable thing. It doesn't say that it can miss. But sometimes when you throw this, it fails to apply the effects or even hit the enemy. We're going to reposition. What do you have? Do you have Valorous Audacity? You do. I can get next to an enemy, so we're going to come over here next to this werewolf. We're going to pass. We're going to get a Valor point and give him 6 poisons because we have Toxic Miasma 6. Ow. Rude. Immediately dies from all the buffs on him. Currently, with all the buffs on these enemies, this guy's going to get hit for 69% of his maximum HP when he uses an ability. Same thing for this guy. Kestrel, go. Increase our damage. Got to cut this guy in half. Alright. Kill that guy. Okay. Kill that guy. Great. 2 more enemies left. Lycans do not run. They are kind of goofy like that. We're going to come over here next to our friend. We currently don't have the thing that I need to make our allies healed, right? We do not. So we're going to inhale once. We're going to heal this guy. We're going to throw a bomb. Come over here and we're going to purge. Lastly, this big monster. And he's down. All right. We got tumors and bile. We need a lot of bile. Bile right now is our bottleneck. We need a lot of bile because we have to do a lot of science. There's some stables. Can I turn in these horses?
I don't know where the other...
Give Primrose.
That's one of our ponies! I don't know where the...
Give Mugwort.
Another one! Amazing!
There's one more. Okay, we gotta find the 3rd pony. Out here somewhere in the wild. What you got, buddy?
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my...
You might not. So I think what we need to do is we need to go up into the Weald and come around. We could also baton down here. Let's do that. There's Hosberg. So here, I'm pretty sure this is where the dig spot is now. Now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, I can even see the dig spot from here. So that's where it is. We found it. Okay. About to say I can't use my pitons. Look at that. We can curve the rope. Jump on down. We'll dig this spot up, buddy. 2 sapphires, a master pickaxe. has a chance of finding good quality gems, which is the 10-pound box of gems and a Legionary's Gladius. You know, I was kind of hoping for a much better treasure than that. You win this time, Hero Games. So that's where that is. If you're struggling to figure it out, it is right there on this alcove just west of Hosberg. We did it. Excellent. What else? I guess now, since we're done with the dig, we just need Lycan parts. Speaking of Lycans, don't forget to like and subscribe. See what I did there? That joke will never get old. Ambushed. Even though we saw the wolves coming, they still get ambush in the Weald. I don't think I've started a fight with Lycans that were not an ambush. Appreciate you guys coming over from Twitch and YouTube today. Hope y'all are having a good Saturday. I hope you guys are enjoying the DLC content. I don't know if you guys have gotten the DLC yourselves, but it is a good time. That is a lot of dudes. Sanity has increased. These are more hyperthyroids. You can see that some of them have 1400 HP. Every once in a while, there'll be one with like 2 grand. There's one with 1600, and he's not even seasoned. Some of these are seasoned, some of them are not. There's 1600 there too. 1600 there. The ones that have 1600 HP, if they are seasoned, they have over like, it's like 2100 HP. It's a lot. We don't want you up front, buddy. We want somebody else up front. Nimura, you're good up front. Bromfield will put you in the middle there. Maybe we can blast this entire area. Sir Goofball, we want you in the middle here. Let's get a buttload of Valor points, just like that. And let's get in here and attack these dudes. Kick. Engaging strike. Disengage. Got the kill. Attack here. Engaging strike. 22 HP. Disengage. Riposte. Go in. This guy's going first. We're gonna taunt. Okay, I'm gonna try this, but I'm gonna butcher the shit out of your name. DC Zysek? Hello, how are you? If I mess up your name, I apologize. I don't speak Russian, my friend. All I know is Nostrovia. And Moscow. It might not even be Russian. Might have completely whiffed on that. It's Polish. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know anything about Poland. I couldn't even point out Poland on a map. American schooling system. The more you know. Well, welcome from Poland, my friend. Let's go in here with our guy. I'm so impressed with the reach of Shiro Games and Wartales. Like, there's so many people from all over the world that enjoy this game. It's fantastic. We're gonna inhale. We're gonna walk in like we own the place, because we do. We're gonna kill all of these werewolves. Will I also be doing an expert run? This is an expert run. You mean an extreme run? We're gonna inhale. Gonna go here. Purge. Yeah, you were mentioning a extreme run. I mean, I could try extreme run, but it's extreme. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna inhale. Purge. I might do an extreme run, but right now I have XCOM 2 that I'm working on, Long War of the Chosen, and Path of Exile just also released their big Druid expansion that I'd like to check out. I don't think I'm going to do an extreme run right now, but that is something I have considered. We are going to throw this pathogenic concoction at this guy. Hitting him with all of the funk. Over here. Gonna pass. Giving him over 100% maximum health damage when he uses his turn. I think we pass. Yeah, he's got 60% damage just from poison, 80% from fire, 105% from bleed. You saw the mixologist build that I've been running? It's good. It's really good. Let's just pass. I don't think we need to do anything here. I think this guy's going to attack me and then just die. Yeah. 100% maximum health damage. Boom. And that's because we have Bleeding Mastery, Burning Mastery, and Poison Mastery. If you're not familiar with those, they are here in the knowledge section of the tree. Burning Mastery, Bleeding Mastery, Poison Mastery. And if you don't know how to get these, you have to build in the alchemy table. You have to make bleeding oil and then make the bleeding oil belt. So you have to make this belt for Bleeding Mastery. You have to make the acidic belt for Burning Mastery, and you have to make the poisonous oil belt for Poison Mastery. In case anyone didn't know that. We are in the darkness. I think we need to get some more glowworms. That's an illusion. You can tell they're illusions because they start back here. If it's not an illusion, it'll start closer to you. And you won't be able to see the outlines of, like, that's an illusion. Bunch of dead bodies. We've already found these. Right now we're looking for the last horse. Or the stables. We're looking for Lycans. XCOM Long War with Ted Jam? Yeah. I'm running over 320 mods or something like that. Let's kill these. And it's been extremely nasty. A, because I'm kind of going in blind, and now I'm at a point in the game where I am just experiencing new enemies at the higher force levels, and I'm getting my ass kicked. My run is pretty much at the end of its rope. I'm just trying to hang on and see how far I can get, because we've lost a lot of people. Do some really raunchy stuff. There's only 23 enemies. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's go in with our spearman. Didn't even kill one, but we get to get an attack of opportunity. That's nice. 2 attacks of opportunity. Dude. Taunt. Stab this guy. Attack of opportunity. Nice. Move in. Kill this unit. Nice. Stab this unit. Nice. Attack of opportunity. My girl. Killed 5 by herself. Do I have a sentinel? How do I build it? I have a sentinel. I believe that's Taurus. Yeah. So for Taurus, the way I built him is Valorous Duel and Defensive Stance at level 12. I got Alacrity at level 10 so that he can dodge attacks. And I got Recklessness at level 5 so I can hit really hard on one attack because he's only got one attack in him. He's got Wrath, First Aid, Taunt, and we go Battle Cry and Ovation. And his oils are Reinforced Layer of Horse, Ox, and Stag. It's kind of a mix. And we use the T5 axe with Unstable Oil and Brave Oil. And if we have found a Brotherhood axe, we would use that instead because it attacks twice. What's the build for the Spear Lady? I have a guide for her. I have a halberdier guide on my YouTube channel that's all about her build. She is using Valorous Victory, so every time she kills something, she gets a Valor point. At level 10, she has Alacrity, so she can dodge attacks. She has Unstoppable, so she can walk in and Whirlwind. And we have Sweet Spot, so anything with Guard gets destabilized and reduced to 0. Harnessing Strength. Our damage is increased for each bonus applied to this unit. So she's got a bunch of bonuses here. And stability from the helmet here. And she's using the Liberator legendary weapon from the Grinmere boss with the spear, named Fenris Dread. Let's go ahead and reload. Swap weapons. Move in. Shoot that thing. Let's just piss it off, why don't we? This is a gunner. We're just gonna drop these enemies. Pass. Big boy goes in. Attacks my tank. Now it's time. Where is... my mixologist? We're going to throw a bomb. Going to inhale some paint. Walk in. And lay waste to this area. These are all seasoned enemies. They have 25%, 30% increase bonuses. Inhale. Purge. It's a good thing they didn't put every time this unit kills something, they get a Valor point. Because this unit would be absolutely insane. Over here. Kill this unit. You just ate a bunch of crazy enemies. You can't reach, sir. These enemies over here are gonna be a pain in the ass. Stan, come on in. Swap weapons, reload, swap weapons. Start blasting. Man, these things are tanky. Disengage. We got the disengage. Re-engage. Disengage. Kill. Come in here. Taunt. Disengage. Re-engage. Disengage. Got the kill. Pass. Alright, Inquisitor. Do your thing, girlfriend. Attack of opportunity. Nice. On. Disengage. We did not get the hit. Pass. Ouch. Attack of opportunity hurts. Pass. I don't know if you'll be able to kill both of them. Okay. How do I get there? Taurus, where are you at? Where is my sentinel? You. What are you doing way over here, man? Damn. No one's going to be able to get over to kill this thing. How is the healer alchemist? It's pretty good. I don't use it too often, though, because I usually kill everything in the first round without being hit back. So, that being the case, I mean, it's a pretty good class. I just don't get to use it too much. I need to respec it, though, because there's some cool stuff you can do with the legendary sensor. Damn, dude. Can't reach with anyone. Bummer. missed becoming a werewolf. Pass. Well, I guess since we can't do anything, I guess we just pass. See if I can entice this thing to hit me. Pass. I kind of wish there was like a pass all kind of a thing. I wish there was like a captain ability that's like everyone skip their turn until the end of the round. There's still 2 enemies left. Oh, I missed this one. Counterattack. Yes. Go in behind. This is our bruiser. Pass. Pass on the bacon. Attack of opportunity. Almost died. We lost all our sanity. After combat, we are getting kicked out. Alright. We are good. More bile. Good. We are kicked out. Alright, we are out of the Weald. We still have not found this horse that we're looking for. Get back in there. Check this area over here. Go ahead and turn our lantern on. Those are werewolves. Have we discovered these bodies yet? We have. That's a pair of werewolves. How is werewolf compared to snow bears? The way the werewolf works is it's pretty trash when you first get access to it. However, you need to do what they call science. So, as you get this field laboratory during the campaign. So, you get science, and each rest you do this science when you submit the required ingredients. So each rest we have to put in additional research for basic and advanced, and each rest we get access to new stuff. So the advanced, we get things like muscle stimulants, which we can now use like skill books on Lycan skills. And then we can get things like herd instinct mutation. I don't know what the hell this does, but this seems interesting. So I'll have to see what that is. It's probably a passive skill that it gets. So we get these different types of things. We get like a pack instinct injection. We get an elixir to turn people into werewolves and stuff like that. So, right now I'm just trying to catch up with all the research and unlocks for the Lycan class so that I can actually test it. Once you get like a full power Lycan, I'm pretty sure it'll be badass, but right now, he is much more powerful in his normal human self. I guess I could turn somebody into a Lycan that's not being used constantly. Like Kennen, he's kind of useless as a human. He does pull people's teeth out, which is kind of nice. That's handy. But I guess I could give this guy a potion to turn him into a Lycan. As soon as I find out where the hell that is. Where is my elixir? We're wolfing out. I am not seeing my werewolf elixir. Maybe I never made one. That's also possible. I think you have to make them at the alchemist benches in town. Next time we go to town, we'll take a look. Closest town is pretty far away, actually. Osberg. So right now we're looking for werewolf parts, and we are looking for glowworms, and we are looking for a horse. That's werewolves. You can still find glowworms with your light on, you just need to turn the light off to pick them up. Who are you guys?
Might I interest you in my humble way?
I wonder if vendors will sell worms and stuff like that. You gotta run away from the eyes, otherwise they'll hit you with sanity damage. We got out. Here's the trackers camp. I was pretty disappointed with the trackers camp. They give you
Might I interest you in my humble
the
way?
rat pattern. Kind of hoping for a better reward than that. We'll come up here to Alor Town. Do not talk to the embassy person here after you liberate the town, because trying to get more quests out of the embassy here locks the game up. I don't know if they fixed that yet. After you finish the
All right.
campaign here for the Fate of Rigel, be careful going to that tavern until it's fixed in patch notes.
Anything about the man I'm here to replace.
Okay, let's go to the craft here. Let's go to injections. Let's do the lycanthrope oils. Let's do... We need 2 glowworm larvae. I don't know why this is here twice. That's kind of weird. Same thing with... Yeah, it's just this one. It's got duplicate requirement here. Pristine essences. Pack instinct gains 2 rage for each allied animal when transforming. I see. Herd instinct. When this unit ends their turn next to an animal, they gain 1 point. Muscle stimulant just increases skills. Okay. All right, let's go into the woods over here and see if we can find that horse. Looking for glowworms and horses. We need like a bunch of glowworms too, not just a couple. There's a pack of werewolves right there. I'd like to find some more glowworms before I get into another fight. There'll be blue sparkly stuff where the glowworms spawn. Then you have to turn your light off to pick them up. On adaptive, so it's safe to go around level 8? Yes. If you're on adaptive, you can come here at level 1.
Follower.
Okay. John Sabio, thank you for following on YouTube. I appreciate it. And now we're just wandering around through the jungle looking for reagents for our science. Doing werewolf looks fun and complicated. It is very complicated. You don't just become a werewolf and then you're awesome. You have to really put time and effort and resources into becoming amazing as a werewolf. And that's partially what we're doing right now. Our lamp just died. Fine. Fill her back up. Don't think level 1 will work since the werewolves are kind of beefy. They are very strong. Some of the ones we're fighting at level 17, well, I guess they're level 16, but some of them have 2100 life. And it is very tanky. A lot of them have like 1100, that's the low end. Some of them have 1400 and some change. I want to get some skills and gears sorted. Yeah, before you come out here, absolutely. It's pretty dangerous, especially with the knights. The knights out here are pretty disgusting too. Where is the glowworms? Glowworms are pretty tough to find, man. Are we getting out? We are. This is the abandoned mine. Okay. Prisoner's good against poisoner's good against them. Yeah, I've got some people that can 100% them with status effects, and that's the new mixologist. Got the camp. See what our new science is. Pay our people. 1900 gold. Surf and turf's good. Porks too, we don't have any of. Let's make some of that. What else? We spent all of our stuff. Got a bunch of those. Offensive elation. Sure. Right now we're just cooking some food. We have no bear stews. Let's make some of those. Creature comforts. What we got for dessert? We got apple crumble. Stuffed mushrooms, sure. Alright. Let's get 3% movement in the world. Let's do 10% crit hit and crit damage. 20% strength. 15% con. 15% move speed in the world. Happiness. Movement speed by 2. Influence gains. More sanity. Critical hit damage. Bit of rage. Well fed with Alchemist Creme Brulee. Maximum valor points. Offensive elation and happiness. 15% loot from combat. Max valor points, movement, and happiness. Sure. And slightly improve relationships with people. Take that out for now. And rest. 22 relationships improved. Nice. The new sensor is called Blitz Sensor. Ammonia fumes. This one is also not upgradable. Inhalation gains rage. Damage increased by 5%. Purge deals 80% dex to all enemies in the area and applies as many rage to allies in the area as there are applications on this unit. Interesting. So it's like a damage buff. Sensor. That's interesting. Improved combustion. The lantern gains a second level of intensity. When activated, explored areas are revealed on the map. That's nice. Night vision. The lantern lights a larger area when the troop has transformed Lycan. Bonus area lit by the lantern is 5%. Nice. Cool. Science. Let's do more science. Now we need to rest again. Rage is already easy to cap, though. It is. We need to transform Lycan. Look at that area now. Holy crap, dude. That is level 2 intensity. Pretty good. Kind of intensity you want to see. Level 1. Level 2. Here's some ghost packs. This is a great area for hunting ghost packs. Why are some bandits in here? Are y'all... Y'all are just normal bandits. Damn it. I was like, is this an event? Are they going to be like, hey, we're stuck in here, help us out? No. They're just regular ass bandits hanging out in the scary ass forest. Welp. Should we absolutely murder these guys? All right, so we are going to inhale. Go here. Purge.